We here Wednesday again, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. Well, actually, it's 10:43. I would. Can I tell? Can I say CJ late? Can I say that? CJ, I can tell you. I can tell him you late. All right, yeah, CJ late. Yo, so hey, appreciate you guys for coming through, and I appreciate you guys showing love for the show and supporting it. For those who were here last week, Kip came through and did his thing. Hopefully you guys got a lot of information from that. Hopefully you got a lot of game. He was very personable, if you will, in regards to his answers. And that's always good to see. You know what I'm saying? Some people that are 100% in tune with who they are as people and aren't afraid to articulate, you know what I'm saying, where they came from and what brought them to the point of where they at now. He's still doing his thing in VR chat. For those who don't know, I think we're gonna make our way over there. Well, some of us might make their way over there this evening. To VR chat to his little spot over there. Um, Before we jump into this show, it's a lot that's been going on, man. I don't know if y'all pay attention to that. Did it now? Shit, what they finding with 1,000 plus bottles of baby oil and lubrications and all this other shit.
Seriously?
Yo, I'm not trying to laugh at it. It's not funny or nothing like that.
No, but is
like,
that serious?
At all. But damn, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when you have a lot of money, man, I guess, yeah, I guess that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, the situations that he's involved in is not a laughing matter. But yeah, the man is apprehended. I feel a way because he's getting more attention than the dude that did the shooting in Appalachia. Was it Appalachia High School in Georgia? That's what's killing me. I mean, what we heard about that for all of what 2 days? Shit, yo, Diddy running like world news. Every 3 hours we got something new in regards to this guy and this subject matter and things to that nature. So yo, the media is ridiculously unfair in regards to the coverage and how they view crimes, you know what I'm saying, involving people of color and people who that aren't of color. With that being said, yo, hey, just pray, man. Like, know who you are as a person, man, because it's crazy out here. To elaborate a little more, again, I don't know if you guys, they just laid to rest Rich Homie Quan. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the God. We losing a lot of them. We just lost Tito Jackson too. James Earl Jones. I mean, damn, we losing a lot of people. I like to do this. I start to look at the dates in which people are passing away and try to imagine what could have been going on during that particular time of their lives and things like that, like at the height of their lives and things like that. What could they have been engaged in to cause them to die? You know what I'm saying? And during the year that they've died and things like that. So I do this Jedi mind trick to myself, but no, we're definitely losing a lot of people. I want to highlight somebody in particular. A friend of mine, his name is Lambo. His production name is Lambo. He just lost his father. He had a severe heart attack, and he just lost his father. I definitely want to come on record, whether or not it's in real life or in avatar form, to say, my prayers are with you, my guy, and I wish you the best. I know you up there in Michigan. If you need anything from me down here in Georgia, man, say it, and it's done. Y'all don't know the man, but he and I embarked on a lot of things when we were in California. A lot of y'all don't know I've done music, you know what I'm saying, in another life, so to speak. I've opened up for a lot of people, Talib Kweli, and a lot of artists down there when I was in the Bay Area and things like that. And he definitely was my production assistant. And we learned together and we gravitated together. So I want to say my prayers is with my guy, and if he needs anything, you know what I'm saying, I'm all but a call away, for real. All you football fans out there, confetti for the football fans. Where y'all at?
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
No.
What we in week 3 now?
Go
Don't even get on the
Falcons.
block. Don't nobody care about y'all winning by 1 point. Jay gonna jump on the block because the little Falcons. Nemo, you a Falcon fan? Oh. Yo, hey, I'm gonna do a spoiler alert real quick though, if I can. Shout out to my guy, I go by Price, because we're gonna create this situation where we're having. I don't know if you guys like watch a lot of the Fox, the Fox network when they do Howie Long and all them, they do their little thing as talking about the games and things like that. Yo, we're gonna create that right here in Horizon World. And if you want to be a part of that, man, just let me know because we're looking for. Look at this guy.
Yes,
What
put
you
me
want?
down.
Yo, oh,
It
you
will
know
be
what,
on
Jen?
Lux.
Yo, I'm gonna let you know right now. You gotta do more than talk about the fucking Falcons, though. Like,
I
yo,
can talk about anything, but yes, let's go Falcons. Yeah.
anyway, they won by 1 point. Nemo, what up?
Go Kansas City Chiefs.
Ah, yo, the Bengals had one fucking assignment, and they get a pass interference call. I was hot. I was hot. That's what's happening with you.
Y'all might boo me, but how about them Cowboys?
I ain't gonna boo you. I bet you feel away.
I like the Cowboys. That hurt.
I bet you feel away right now for how them Saints came in there and whooped their ass. Shit, I wouldn't be how about them Cowboys about nothing right now. Yo, Derek Carr is playing like somebody that ain't got shit to lose. Like for real, for real. Them Saints are marching all over the place. But real talk, we are definitely going to create a situation within this space to where we're having that football talk and that football dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Within this Horizon World, courtesy of Lux Vision Studios. So be ready for that. I go by Price is going to spearhead that. I'm definitely going to be one of the dudes in the barber's chair. No, I do not have a football team. So, but I definitely respect the athletes that go out there and represent for these organizations and things to that nature. You dig what I'm saying? So I know a lot. So yeah, we're gonna make sure that we make that happen. So look out for that. All right, we got all that out the way. And here we are to the reason why we are here. It's a lot I can say about this guy. I want to say he's been in Horizon World and part of this space longer than I have. Or was it the same time?
Probably the same.
Probably the same. Do me a favor. Jump off and jump back on for me. Jump back on. Say something.
Probably the same.
Yeah. Probably the same. Vic, what you think? We about the same? Yeah, we about the same. But he hit his pinnacle. No, I'm not even gonna say he hit his pinnacle. He hit the acceleration button a lot faster than a lot of people within this space in regards to understanding the navigation of how this whole thing was going to work and how things were going to come to be. He's definitely a visionary in this space of how he's compiled certain things. Hey, Southern. He's definitely a spearhead in regards to a lot of things that have been created within this space. He would give you the shirt off his back if he could. Anytime I've asked him for help in regards to anything that I've had a vision for, he's been more than willing to give his talent and assist me. And I've enjoyed the journey, man. I really have in regards to the things that he's created and the things that I know he's going to be creating in the near future. So I wish I had theme music for my guy. Like I really do wish I had theme music for my guy. I wish I would have did this earlier. You probably could have put it in the damn world before we started. But ladies and gentlemen, man, real talk, confetti for my guy, man. Junyuh, man. Junyuh is in the place today. Junyuh is definitely in the place.
Thanks for
What's happening, man? How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. Coming feeling better from a little bit of sickness, a cold, something.
Yeah. I don't know why we haven't done this sooner, but I mean, I would definitely say there's definitely perfect timing, if you will. You've been involved in a lot of things. For those who may hit your profiles icon, they know that your name ain't Junior.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, I guess we could start there. What made you create the user tag Junior?
So I'm a junior. My name is Wendell. My father's name is Wendell.
Got you.
They called me Junior growing up. And honestly, I was playing Call of Duty one day, and there was a dude in the lobby named Junyuh, Junyuh. I was like, that's a really cool way to say the name. And then that was when I was younger, so I took it, and it stuck with me ever since.
Word.
Yeah.
Where you from, man?
I'm from Jersey. I'm North New Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah.
For all my Jersey cats, all my up
Right.
northerners and everything like that. What part of New Jersey you at again?
Newark.
Newark.
Yeah.
So I've been to Newark, I've been to East Orange, I've been to Patterson. What
Yeah.
would be the distinct difference between all of those three, between Newark, East Orange, and Patterson, you think?
There's not much. I feel like it's all kind of like
You ain't lying.
It's not much. Like people will say it's like kind of like the hood of Jersey are those areas.
Yes. Yes.
But there's not much difference, really.
It damn so ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna expand on this. I don't know if anybody been to Jersey. Jersey is a very hard place to navigate through and get out of. Like honestly, like I don't know if you've been there, if you've seen this place, but yo, it's not an easy place to get out of. Yo, what Brick City, right? That's what they call it,
Brick
right?
City, yeah.
They call it Brick City for a reason, because when you drive up, that's all you see is bricks. Like that's all you see. Like it's not a lot popping. What, Coney Island, if I'm not mistaken, is close.
Yeah, Jersey City is close. People
Jersey City, Atlantic City, Atlantic City, where ain't nothing but that raggedy ass beach. But don't get me started. So Junior. You got any brothers and sisters, man?
I got two sisters. I got a younger sister and an older sister.
So you're the alpha.
I'm the
male.
middle child. Yeah.
Oh, and you're the middle guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Me too. Ain't it hell?
It definitely is, man. It definitely is.
Right?
Especially the little one, man. She got a mouth on her.
I can only imagine. So where can I start with you, man? School wise, what was what you got? You high school? You went to high school in Jersey?
Yeah. So I went to so basically I went to middle school at First Ave, and then I got basically all Fs. School was never my, like, it's the classroom. The classroom was never my thing.
Right.
So I went to like the only high school I could go to, which was Banjo High, and that was like a prison. They had chains on the doors,
yes,
metal detectors, bullet holes
right.
through the glass in the doors. The class were overstuffed. So I basically went for like a year, maybe a year and a half, and then I basically skipped class every single day since. I got my report card one day. My mom was like, "You got 191 absences?" I said, "No one got 191 absences. That's a glitch." And she believed it, because it's like 191 is crazy, and nobody called her. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm like, nah, that's a glitch. I be going to school, but I lied. I didn't go to school. I was sitting right there playing Call of Duty, bro.
That's wow.
So I got my GED. And actually
it's
passed.
funny how you motherfuckers that don't like school seem to gravitate and just figure this Horizon World stuff out. Like, yo, like a lot of people that
scores of the class.
Like the ones that really can't understand school and get a niche for it don't like school. Got it. Understood. So you acquired your GED.
Yeah. If I could go back, I would have went straight from middle school straight to get my GED.
Really?
Straight up.
Why you say that?
Because it's like all that time wasted. Wasted. Yeah. All that time, even lying, even though I wasn't going, like I was lying to my parents, all that stuff could have been avoided if I just got my GED. They wouldn't have approved of it then, but it's like looking back on it, I'm pretty sure they would approve of it now.
Right.
And especially seeing the stuff I was doing after, like all the weird stuff I was doing to, not weird, but I guess smart and different things to make money and stuff like that. So that didn't have to do with the streets. It didn't have to do with the streets. So that before we get into the weird things you were doing to make money, I'm just gonna ask you, what's your nationality? Because I mean, people can say you Hispanic. I'm Nigerican.
Huh?
Nigerican.
What the fuck is that?
Half black, half Puerto Rican.
Everybody got it now? for all those asking me in my DMs. No, I'm just for Bambi, I'm playing. Bambi, I'm playing. Ain't nobody asking me in my DMs. Ain't nobody asking me in my DMs. I'm playing. Ain't nobody I was just inquiring, ma'am. I was just inquiring. so so we have black and Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah.
I knew it was some Hispanic nature going on around there somewhere. Got you. So let's get to these weird things you were doing to make money. What the fuck was you doing, man?
So it wasn't like weird. Like back then it was weird, but now everybody's doing it. So it's like I was like doing the YouTube stuff back when like nobody was doing YouTube. I actually like I ran so before, now you just partner directly with YouTube, but back then it used to be the creator, a middleman, and then YouTube. I used to be that middleman, so I had like a company, and I would find these creators, hit them up like, hey, we can monetize your videos. We get like 10%, you get 90 cut. And I was making money. I was making like, for a little bit, I was making like 8K a month through YouTube. I thought I was rich, man. I was buying my cousin's shit. I was buying, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is never gonna end. But then they changed the rules. So, you know, that taught me a lesson though, you know, like nothing is, you gotta be careful and know that things can change like that.
Right.
But I did that. I used to buy streams. I used to put out fake songs. I used to buy streams. And on Spotify, I used to get paid for that.
Okay.
I would invest 50, get back like $150. It wasn't something that was like I'm proud of, but I did it.
Hey, the hustle is a hustle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A hustle is a hustle. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all, man. So
and now I'm doing this, and some people look at it as you know, kind of weird from the outside looking in until they realize, you know, what can be done in here and stuff like that.
Right. So here we go to this. What gravitated you to an Oculus, man?
I'm a gamer. I'm a nerd. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I like video games. I got it for Christmas one year.
Okay, hold up, Mr. Nerd. So you got the Xbox, PS5, and you got an Oculus too?
I got everything, man.
Lord Jesus. Okay.
I got about 6 Quest 2 sitting on my shelf. I got 2 Quest 3s, and I got a Pro. And then I got all the consoles.
Which one you use the most?
I use the Quest 3 and my PC. Basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, before we jump into all this VR stuff, you do music as well.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So that came. I'll tell you how that came along. So I was actually engaged at one point.
Got you.
So I was engaged for a while. You know, when you're with somebody, you spend a lot of time with them or whatever. So once, like she cheated on me, so that was out the window. But I had all this free time, like that I used to spend with her, yada yada yada. So it was like, what do I do with this free time? And at first, I was just making like funny little songs for video games. Like I said, I'm a nerd. And then like my cousin or maybe a commenter was like, yo, this actually sounds pretty good. You should try making actual music. So that's what I started doing. I started making actual music. I thought my first song was amazing, even though I go back now, I'm like, yo, this is absolutely trash. But, you know, I started learning, like, you know, how to produce my own vocals and stuff like that. Word. And so that's kind of how I am. I like to learn things. I don't master anything, but I'll like lock in on something for like a while, and then something else will catch my attention. Yeah. And I'll learn some of that. So like I know a lot of stuff, which helps me. But I'm not a master at anything.
Got you. So what are we gonna call it? Are we gonna call that ADHD? Are we gonna call it?
Yeah. I would say so. Yeah.
That's what we calling it.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't stand that damn word, but I'm gonna ride with it today. All right, so here we go, man. So you have what? Okay, what turned you on to the Oculus? Like, what made you say, "Oh shit, I need one of those"? Outside of being a nerd,
it's like the future, you know. It's like I'm a gamer, right? So it's like you telling me I can be in these games, like I don't gotta just play them. I could be in it,
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? Are you kidding me? So like I got it. I bought hella games. I'm telling you, before I even touched this app, I bought hella games. I even touched VR chat before I touched this app. But I bought hella games, and then, you know, I was looking for the free stuff. Played a free shooter, got on VR chat, and I was like, oh, let me check out this Horizon World thing. I click it. I'm in. I see, besides the mini game world or whatever, it's Club Vivid.
Yes.
So I
shout out D.
Yeah. Shout out to Danica.
Yes,
I
sir.
hop in a Club Vivid and I'm like blown away because this is like when COVID's going, crypto's going, NFTs is
Yes.
going. So
Yes.
I'm like, yo, whoever made this gotta be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. Like I immediately saw the what it could be. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So he jumps out the stands. I tell this almost every interview. Jumps out the stands. Hey, welcome to my world. I'm like, the first thing I asked him is like, are you rich? And he laughed and he's like, "Nah, I'm not rich." And why you say that? I'm like, "Cause look at this, bro. You got a whole world. There's people in here. Like, you got a whole virtual club and it's packed. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
It's like, he's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna be rich. I'm not rich." I said, "I feel like one day you will be," and I still say that. I still live by that today. I still think people that are doing what they need to do and leveling up their game and sticking with through all the bullshit, it's gonna pay off. It's meta. You know, I feel like they don't want this to fail. They're gonna try their best not for it to fail. And if it succeeds, I think a lot of people are gonna be well off. So
100%. So I guess I'm going to assume that Danica's Club Vivid gave you that push that you needed to like jump into build mode.
actually, no, I didn't jump into Bill Mo till after my first spot. So
Huh.
like it was like me, Victor, Tokyo, let me see, Smokey. It was like a few of us. It was a few of us back then. And we had a little friend group, and then it was Parzival. You know, remember Parzival?
I do. I
Yeah.
do.
So
I do.
I loved his builds, and I was like, we started becoming friends. I was like, hey, can you make me a build? And I was like, but I didn't have a lot of money at that time. I paid him
Right.
for it, but I didn't have enough. I was like, yo, I need a build, but I can't go crazy like on the money. Like, can you look me out or whatever? He's like, yeah, I got you for $100.
Word.
Yeah, yeah. So that's where he was like, "What do you want?" I was like, "I just want a nice little club for me and my friends. I want it to be purple. It's my favorite color. I love purple. Purple is Purple's everything to me. I love the color purple." So he makes Lit 22 for me. I'm like
No, no, no,
blown
no, no,
away.
no, 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 no. We're not doing that right now. We
Whoa,
are not
you're not going
touching
to Lit
Lit
22?
22 right now.
Okay,
Yo, we are
okay,
not touching
okay.
Lit 22 this motherfucker early. We are not. Yo, hell no. No, no, no. Hold on. So let's back up then. So are you
Yeah,
saying that before you started understanding like how to put music in worlds and stuff like that, you Lit 22 was what you created first?
yeah. Lit 22 was the thing that started it all.
Well, let's go then. We here. Fuck it. Let's go.
Like I've been in build mode. Like I will say I was in build mode with like Herbert. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Herbert, Victor. Victor was there with us in build mode with Herbert, and I would watch him build and like pick his brain and ask him questions, and he would tell me how it's not that hard. And I try to go to the tutorial world. I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to do this shit. Like at first, I was like, I'm never gonna be able to do this. Never. That's why
Word.
when people come to me and they're like, oh, I can't do the build mode stuff. I'm like, all right, we'll see. I'll see you in a year, and I'm gonna ask you the same thing because like at first that's how it'd be. But then once you learn that snap tool, I tell people when you learn that snap tool and you learn how to make things line up, it
Right.
changes everything.
Word.
Yeah, it changes everything, especially you got a reference,
Word.
But yeah, Lit 22 is where it all started, man.
Well, here we go. Fuck it, we
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Damn it, yo.
And to that, I'm gonna take a shot. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, take the shot. I want to go. Yo, CJ, I'm gonna let you know now. We might not go to no damn commercial today. Yo, uh, confetti if you was here for Lit 22. Baby, you wasn't here for Lit 22?
I think she was here, but she wasn't there.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell y'all something. And I'm gonna just
Haiti was there though. Sloth Parents was there for
yo,
sure.
lit before outside of Club Vivid, lit. If you wasn't associated, if you didn't know nobody in Lit 22, you was a nobody in this motherfucking space. I don't care what you say. Period. Lit 22 was just the place to be. Let me tell you something. It got to a point to where I looked up to these guys. Like I envied these guys' stature in this space based on what they were doing in Lit 22. When I say these guys, I'm talking about Vic 3000 and Junyuh. Yo, man, the things that they were doing in this space was ridiculous.
It was
the
the energy.
the forward sight of what they were doing and what they were creating in the space was crazy. So Vic, go ahead and jump on this box, my guy, because I got a question for you. What in God's name made you gravitate to this dude? What did you see in Junyuh that made you guys click the way you guys did?
Man, I would say it's like I say with anything, man, it's what the universe be doing, you know, it put you in places, show you faces at a particular time for certain reasons, you know. So it was like when I met Junior, you know, it was like no different than a lot of other people that I'm close to in this space. It's something that we connect on, whether it's the video games, the music, you know, how we view life. It was a connection there, you know, and then we just been rocking ever since.
Tell them about Lit 22, man.
Woo, Lit 22. Man, Lit 22 is you know, my favorite word. Legendary. You know
Man.
It's a legendary space, man. It was a time, you know.
Yes, it was, man.
It was, you know, I didn't go to college, but if I did, you know, I figured that, you know, them college parties would have been a lot like it was at Lit 22 for sure.
Man, the who's who in this space was at Lit 22. Period. If you wasn't in Lit 22, I'm just gonna say, like, you wasn't a cool kid. Period. Like that's as best as I can say it. Like, you wanted to be in this space. Like, the capacity was jam
Maxed
packed.
out, yeah.
Yo, it was glitches all over the place, and you still stuck in there.
Even I would be at work, and then I look, and people like, "Yo, your club is packed right now." At work,
Hacked.
Mhm.
So okay, so let's just who helped you create this Lit 22?
It was just Parzival at first.
Word.
At first, it was just Parzival. Then we updated it. That was Angel. When we updated it, it was Angel. But like, at first, it was just Parzival, and then I started learning myself. That's when I started learning build mode. Like, I started like how to make edits myself, changing colors, stuff like that.
So you self-taught. You're self-taught in all the things that you've created within this space.
For the most part, like, like I ask questions, and like people have told
Right.
me, "Oh, you could do it like this." But for the most part, yeah, like I don't be looking at YouTube videos or nothing. Besides scripting, Biggie Paul, shout out Biggie Paul.
Shout out Biggie.
Yeah,
Shout out Biggie. I think he
Yeah.
actually watching right now on live stream. My
Mhm.
God, shout out Biggie, man. Vic, you ain't done. I'm not done with you, sir. 'Cause let me tell you something. What was the name? Okay, you guys collabed on a back and forth DJ thingy. I don't do
even
y'all
think that
remember
was
the name of
planned.
that?
I don't even think that was planned, bro.
Yeah,
I
it
think
wasn't planned.
It was just the energy of that night.
The energy that was consumed
That's
in
what
that space was
that's when Freddie Mac was calling us Jordan and Pippen.
yes, sir.
That's
We was bouncing
came
off
with
each other
that.
the whole night. The energy was
Man.
high. Like, it was like Victor was. I remember one point Victor was like, "Yo, people saying they can't get in," and then boom, you came from my side of the club. You can't even get in. Dun, dun, dun. Chris Brown
Mhm.
playing. It was crazy.
Yo, the energy in that spot was ridiculous. That's when I don't think I ever got that intoxicated in Horizon World than that day. I've never seen anything like that. Like, even in real life, like the camaraderie that they had in that space, going back and forth from song to song, was just ridiculous. Like, you really just had to be there in that particular night. So like, that's when that sold me on Horizon World and things like that. I like, yo, I gotta know him and I gotta know this guy.
That's
Like, I need to,
2022 for you, you know.
Mhm.
man.
That was the beginning of a crazy era, you know, that's soon to come back.
Man, it was definitely a blast, man. So how did you go up from there? Like, what like, so you started focusing more on build mode and things like that. So I'm almost positive you had the idea, say, okay, this is going to fade out sooner or
Of
later.
course.
What am I going to do? You know what I'm saying, to keep this momentum going? So what were the steps that you took in trying to create that?
So it was just to. Okay, so I always say I don't think it's ever the build. I think it's the energy, but I also
Yes.
think that you need to give people a different scene. Like from time to time. So like it
Right.
was just when it comes to the social stuff, it was just like every couple months, just drop something. Have DJs come out like Victor, Wavy, um,
Shout out Wavy. Shout out my
yeah,
guy Wavy.
and that's all I was focused on at first was the social aspect. I
Right.
wasn't worried about no video game worlds, nothing like that. It was just I like making, I like knowing that somebody left my world happier than when they came in.
And see, I watched that in the theme of all your
Mhm.
builds. Like you do the club scene a lot.
Mhm.
And not just that, you created what, White Castle a couple of
Yeah,
times
yeah,
too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
I'm
Me and
watching
Bailey,
like
yeah. Mhm.
I'm watching a lot of your builds are, I guess, catered to people being in the vicinity. Like
Mhm.
you like hanging out and things to that nature. Like you like people coming through, vibing and hanging out. So that's more or less has been your thing.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, 100%.
Word.
Like for me, it's like you know making somebody smile. Like I like to be funny. I like to be joking all the time. I'm goofy as hell, so it's like
Right.
making somebody smile could legit change because I suffer from depression myself. So I know like sometimes when somebody makes me laugh or something like that, it's like that should change my whole mood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just save the whole day of me being like depressed just by making me laugh.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So if I could provide that for anybody, then let's do it.
No worries. So let's just talk about it real quick. You were linked together with one of the most iconic artists within this space.
Mm,
Angel the artist gave you a lot of game and things like that. So I want to just ask you, in collaborating with her and things to that nature, what did you learn from her, or did you ever feel that? Did
but
you? Yeah, what did you learn in regards to building and things like that to give you that confidence to say, you know what, I can do this on my own?
um I basically learned like what I kind of just touched on. It's like she taught me a lot, especially when it comes to build mode, just by watching, because like I wasn't really doing shit. I
Word.
started building assets here and there, but that's all I was doing. I did make a build or two, back then, but it was
Word.
also I learned that it was like it doesn't matter how good the build is. It really doesn't matter. It's
Right.
about the vibe, and it's like there's so many people that are better than me, better than a lot of people, and they drop these worlds and they're not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it's like um I think that's because I'm introverted for sure, but like when I come in here, it's like I take a couple shots. Like I want to say hi to everybody. Like I want to like even if I know you don't like me, if I know you don't fuck with me, you talk shit behind my back, I still want to come up to you and be like, "Yo, what's good?" It's like why would I hold a grudge against somebody when it's like they mad at me for what? Because I'm doing better
Right.
than them, because they don't have what I have, or what it may be. So that's what I learned. It's like I learned that you could make a grid. You could drop a grid and call it a grid party. And if you got a good group of friends, it's gonna pop you back out. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? It's like and I also learned that you don't need to be the best builder. You don't even need to be a builder at all to succeed in this space. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got people to help you. Yeah.
Look, look, no lies there, because I've definitely leaned on you in a lot of ways in regards to asking for assistance and things like that. And you've always been there for me, man. And so right now, I just want to say I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? For always taking time out of your day to assist me. I really want to let the cat out of the bag right now and let y'all know what the hell he done assisted me with, but he don't want
Yeah,
nobody to
yeah,
tell
yeah,
nobody.
yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
not gonna
yeah,
say.
yeah.
But yo, you were very what's the word I'm looking for? You were the lead. You are visionary in a lot of things within this space. Like you
Mhm.
created iPod, like earpods in here.
AirPods, yeah. I was actually one of the first people. I think that's why this 22. So, hold on. But I know, yeah. Um, I was one of the not the first people, but at least was like in the top 5, or at least the first person to let it be known about the live DJ stuff. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Because
right,
nobody was doing it. I used to just roll out with Victor and them, Black Harley, shout out Black Harley, and I used to play music and just roll hop. And Harley was like, "Yo, I think people will pay you for this," and I was opened up Lit 22. and I had who did I had doing the music? Was it Biggie? I think I had Biggie Paul's did the music at Lit 22, the first soundtrack. But
Word.
then right before I was about to open, I was like, wait a minute, if I could play music out myself like that, I grabbed the mic and I pressed play. I'm like, yo, can y'all hear this? And the music started playing. It was up from there. Everybody started asking me, oh, how you do this? How you do that? How you do this? And then now you can't go into a world without singing about it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Back then there was none of them. There was none. Like legit, there was like probably Oculos and a couple more, but like I don't think nobody made it as widespread as like me, Vic, and Wavy did.
Right. I mean, and I'm looking at a lot of your words. Like, I mean, you average what 200 likes and all this other stuff, and you got to like. So out of all your words right now, is there anyone in particular that you know that you, if you can go back to, that you can push a little bit more to get a better response from people? Do you think?
Probably a couple, to be honest. Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of them that I did with Bambi Pie, because like I feel like some of the stuff that we've done has been slept on.
Word.
I think Infinity Desires, that was one of my favorite ones. That was like it's like a club, like a lounge. It was very it's supposed to be very intimate. Like
Word.
she the rule was like you can't be in the bed without me, because it's too intimate. It's like all red. You got sexy pictures on the wall, you got questions, very intimate spaces. But I feel like I could go back and relaunch that and keep pushing it. I think that would definitely hit like 1,000 likes for sure, easy.
Bambi, ma'am, I have questions for you. You feel like talking?
Hi.
Hi. First of all, I want to say congratulations on being a part of the panel that was on Sister for Sister.
Thank you.
I hope the show went well.
Amazing.
I have a question for you.
Oh no.
What did you see in this guy that made you gravitate to him?
That's a very good question, Burden. A very good question. But it was actually opposite. He gravitated towards me.
Oh,
So you gotta
okay.
reverse
Did.
that.
I definitely
Got you. Got you.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
So you're a builder as well.
Yes.
Yes.
I am.
So from a collaboration standpoint, is there anything that he does in build mode that just ticks you off?
Yeah. I'm very meticulous.
I like to call it anal. I think
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
so if I move a block that's supposed to be snapped to the corner, and you can barely see it, you can't even tell really. When she sees it, it's over. She got to make sure everything is perfect, which I love.
Got
Which
you.
I love. I do love that.
I can be really anal, but there's a lot of things that I love about Junyuh that did draw me into him when he did come my way. Yeah.
Well, do tell.
He can be very sweet and very attentive and very affectionate, and he's very creative and imaginative and innovative, funny in a corny way, but funny. But yeah, there's a lot I love about him.
I love it. I love it. So, sir,
Yeah,
you do this full time now.
100%.
100% full time, because I
I mean, I've
remember
been
there
doing
was
it full time for about 2 years now. It wasn't as successful as it is right now. It was definitely a struggle. But now I would say I'm full time and kind of good right now. Like, I'm well off.
So for all those that are trying to aspire or have lack of confidence that this can be done, you're hearing it from the man, a man that's doing it himself. He is literally full-time immersed in this Horizon World situation and making enough to sustain himself day to day, month to month, year to year. So it's definitely something that's accomplishable. Is it accomplishable, a word? Yeah.
Absolutely.
There you go. Accomplishable, damn it. We're gonna make it a word tonight. So yeah, I mean, for those who ever have questions, because I remember you were like a RN nurse or something like that, or you were working at a hospital.
I worked at a hospital. I wasn't a nurse or nothing, but I would tell girls I was a nurse. You know what I'm saying? But before Bambi, I wore scrubs. Oh my God, you got scrubs on, yeah. I do what I do.
Okay.
I be saving lives. I did save lives, but like not directly. I supplied the supplies to save lives.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You
Yeah,
still
yeah,
saving the life. I
yeah,
ain't mad
yeah.
at you. I ain't mad at cause no, yo, and I want to say this. It's just a testament to his grind and to who he is as a person. I remember the conversation that he was having, and you know what I'm saying, struggling whether or not, okay, I'm gonna continue to do this, or if I have to just find, you know what I'm saying, something
More
concrete that's
stable. Yeah, yeah.
9 to 5, you know what I'm saying, in the
More traditional.
yeah, in the traditional physical world. Like I remember these conversations. So to see this young man blossom into what he's become in this space, I think is definitely commendable. And again, for those who are trying to or aspiring to do the same thing, man, it's definitely something that can be achieved. So if you have doubts in regards to who you are or what you're trying to achieve, don't keep
Trust the
pushing.
process.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely trust the process. Definitely trust the process because he's living proof right here. But this is what we're going to do because I definitely have more questions in regards to a club that you have that's thriving right now. Is it Kanpai? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. When we come back from commercial break, we're definitely going to indulge in the spaces that he has right now that are becoming very lucrative for this man and how he stays in this futuristic mode to understand the way this algorithm works and to keep him successful in the manner that he is right now. We will be right back after this commercial. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Burden of Proof, and you're watching That's the Q Speak Your Truth. All right, and we are back with Ask the Q, Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy Burden of Proof. Thank you guys for sticking around with my guy. Someone I consider a great friend up in this Horizon World space, my guy Junyuh. So we're gonna keep going. I want to get to the club. Kanpai.
Kanpai, yeah.
Yes, I want to get to that.
It means cheers.
It means say that again.
Cheers.
It means cheers.
I missed the shot o'clock, so it kind of works.
Oh, you're missed. Well, before we get to Mr. Shot O'Clock, I want to talk about nightlife.
Okay, we could do that for sure.
Because I don't know if you guys ever had Nintendo. You remember that game, that the theme song? Dun, 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 dun. Remember that? Do you remember that? Who had a Nintendo, damn it?
Which Nintendo?
Confetti, the regular Nintendo, young guy.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? Damn it. Nemo. Vic, y'all remember the game that it came out of the Knight Rider? You remember that game?
Damn.
Somebody help me, man.
That Need for Speed.
Say it again.
Was Need for Speed? That's
Nah, it wasn't Need for Speed. It was something along that line. The thing was like dun 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 dun. And he came out of the back of the truck.
He sung the whole song.
Wayne, don't start with me, bro. Man, don't let me Google this. What was the name of this? Y'all killing me. Yo, Nemo, you killing me, bro. Yo, it was because I think that the way you created nightlife is something that is reminiscent of that particular Nintendo game. Mm-hmm. And if Biggie was here, I know he would know it. But I know he watching on live stream. But it's just reminiscent. What was the idea behind nightlife, man?
Okay, so we wanted to make a cops and robbers world for a while. Me and Ben. So we had a draft of a world called Cops and Robbers, but we never did nothing in it, right? And then a couple months later, somebody dropped the Cops and Robbers world, and it does crazy numbers, right? So we're like, shit, like you sleep on an idea, someone else picks it up, it could have been gold, right? So at that point, it was like, damn, I gotta let's find something that's similar but different. So I actually went to Rec Room. We go everywhere. We go look for inspiration on all different apps. So the Rec Room, there's a world called Hood RP.
Word.
And okay. I'm like, and I see that it's like one of the top worlds, and I go in there and I'm like, this could look way more better on Horizon Worlds.
Right.
It's like just the way the map looked. Like I don't even know the mechanics of the game. I know our mechanics are completely different. I'm just talking about the map itself.
Right.
So me, Bambi, I had Chaco come in, which is one of my boys. And then we started working on it. But then I got to a point where I got stuck with the scripting because it's like, some of the scripting is very advanced in there. So I reached out to King of Miami. Shout
Okay.
out to King of Miami because King of Miami, basically almost every world I've seen him collab on has went into highlighted or went into some type of, it did numbers, So
Right.
shout out to King of Miami, I had him come on. He went above and beyond with the scripting. We actually had a whole different city at first. And then Bambi was like, nah, we're gonna spice this up. So she like basically like said, fuck this city and I'm gonna build mine.
Oh, so Bambi, you added the spice.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am. What gave you that idea to say, okay, we needed to add something more to this particular world? What were you seeing?
Well, I just went in there and I saw the original map and I just thought it wouldn't do. So he asked me to Bambify it, so I did.
I heard that.
Hmm.
Must be nice to have somebody just by your side that just knows what the fuck. No, it's not.
Yeah, like
I
it's
love
like
it.
I'm definitely more on the scripting side, and
Right.
she's like the building side.
No, I definitely get it. That's dope. That's dope to have somebody that you can trust enough, you know what I'm saying, with certain things that you're creating and things like that, and that's going to give you
And actually, at
firsthand
first,
knowledge.
when she started it was like I was talking to Miami, and it was kind of like, we don't know. She only had a couple buildings at first. When it was done, it was like we're taking this to highlight it. Like that was the goal, to get on highlighted, get on top 20. It wasn't top 20 for one day, but we still hit the goal.
It really
You know
was.
what I'm saying?
So,
Yeah.
I mean, Bambi, you can just pat yourself on the back all damn day now. Huh? Every time an argument come in, I'll be like, man, if you don't shut up, I get your world. I love it. So, I mean, okay, of course it's successful, but
Mhm.
I mean, like he said before, he moves to build so fast. Do you think there's anything that you guys could do or could have done to give it more notoriety to I guess create more likes?
I mean, in retrospect, there's always things that you could do differently. And as everything evolves, you can see the patterns of what people are drawn to. So I think with the new version that's coming out, we should definitely hit that.
Oh, so there's a new version coming out.
Oh,
Try
sorry.
mesh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. You're fine. You're fine. So remember I told you I the biggest purchase I've ever made in the metaverse. I got RJ Creator working on
shout out RJ, this little hidden behind the scenes ass doing things. Okay. Shout out. So there is a try. Oh, okay. Okay.
and
So here
it's
we
gonna
go.
be about 3 times the size of the current map. So it's gonna be way bigger.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to do that one. Okay, so check this out. So Trimesh, it seems like you just been waiting for Trimesh to hit the scene, and because as soon as it hit, you made a club.
Yeah. I mean, I got tipped off early that was coming, so I immediately started looking into things.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm still learning. Like I want to actually hit up Space Glitter for more classes.
Right.
Because I know the basics, but I don't know how to optimize. Like my worlds that I do personally, try mesh come out a little laggy. But then I go into other people's worlds that like the whole thing is just one whole texture instead of like my textures are kind of chopped up. It'll be one whole texture. I'm like, how the hell they do that? So I gotta learn stuff like that, like that.
Got you.
And actually, me and her are gonna lock in on that pretty soon here. So
I'm looking forward to that as well. Okay, so cheers, pie, whatever you gonna call it.
Yeah.
What? No, yo. Okay, so I've been in one world.
Mm-hmm.
Was that pie? Like you revamped this thing like 50 different times. Is this the same world?
It could have been Infinity. How recent was this?
Okay, so you have a world to where like it was a chill world. It had like a lot of games and things of that nature. You move like
That's Desire. That's the one I said that if we were to push harder, could hit 1,000.
okay, desire.
Yeah.
So why don't you?
Well, like it's kind of like once it gets pushed out of the algorithm, like once it gets pushed out of trending and stuff like that,
Uh-huh.
it's hard to. It gets the difficulty goes up by like times 4, right?
Got you.
Because you want it to be seen by people in the menu. You want new people. Like, of course, we love the regular faces, but we always want to see new people.
Right.
Because that motivates us. That lets us know that more people are coming onto the app. A lot of people come to the world. Gatsby's promotes our worlds. Like any recent club that we have, Gatsby's put their
Got
door
you.
in there. People would
Yes.
join from that door and be like, "Oh, I didn't even know other places besides Gatsby's even existed." And it's like,
Right,
yeah, there's a
right.
lot. And then usually, because they come from Gatsby's and they meet people at our world, they'll start spreading off to like, oh, Victor's world or even for show's world or anybody who's there, Bambi's
Right,
world.
right, right.
Because they didn't even know this existed before. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like,
Desire
man,
is nice. Like I'm
it
not
is.
gonna hold you. It's a whole vibe in there. I
Mm,
mean, again, like you said, it's the people within the space and creating the energy and things like that. But okay, so we're in Kumpai now, right?
yeah. No, well, now we're actually in Infinity V3. So yesterday we dropped the build.
Lord Jesus, this man,
Yesterday
you
we
see what
dropped
I'm
the build.
saying?
Yeah.
You see how fast this man move? So now we're in Infinity who?
V3.
V3.
Yeah.
So explain that bill, sir.
Um, you got to see it. It's hard to explain it.
Yeah.
It's a nice spot. It's really
Okay.
nice. It's a basically when I started talking to Bambi, we did Infinity 1, the first Infinity. Um, and then so like any Infinity you see is me and her. If it's not like if it's a club that's probably not Infinity, then it's probably not me and her.
Gotcha.
So we did Infinity V3. We banged it out in what, like a week. Haiti was there to watch that. Um, and then we launched yesterday, a soft launch because we still got some bugs to fix. This Friday we're
Right.
gonna have some performances. Victor's gonna come out perform. We
Vic,
gotta
stay busy.
yeah, we're gonna have a few people. Um, I'm trying to even get Tone 2 times, but he might be busy. So, but I'm
Okay.
just reaching out to get people to perform. So we're gonna have like events every Friday, and basically, the money I'll be making in here, I kind of give back during those events. Like I'll do dance offs, and give first place something, second and third place something.
Y'all
Um,
hearing how this shit work?
yeah,
Are y'all listening? Is this camera on me, CJ? Are y'all listening to how this work? You see how the money rotates and just fluctuates through everybody? Everybody get a piece. Everybody eat. You don't
mhm.
have to hoard nothing. You don't have to say, oh, me, and all that other stuff. You see how, you know what I'm saying? Things trickleate around here and it really works that way. Like it can really work that way. Like it can really work that way if people are just willing to utilize their talents, you know what I'm saying, the best way possible. Everybody can eat.
it
From the
it it,
DJ
it
to
works that way. It does.
right. It's a
And
it is
and I just saw Savage. Shout out to Savage. He does it really great. Savage does the same sort of thing. He'll have his events. Do what he does, and he's got a whole team that he looks out for, and that's the way it should be.
because there's already a big ass engine eating off of y'all. Like you might as well try to create situations where we all can eat in multiple ways. Like I just feel that's the best way possible to create these things, man. Like, and yo, Junyuh, man, let me tell you something. I've watched you grow within this space, and I've watched you have your setbacks. You know what I'm saying? I watched you learn, and I watched you. I would love. I think in watching you now, I would say that you're in a very, very good space right now in regards to knowing who you are, knowing your craft, and knowing who to surround yourself around. Would you say so?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
How refreshing is that?
It's pretty refreshing. It's like from when I first came in, I had to, like, I'm still the same guy when it comes to how I like to treat people, how I like to be friendly with people. But I also learned that it doesn't matter how friendly you are with people, some people will still go out their way to try to take you down. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Or
sir.
to try to, diminish your light or take away your shine. So I'm way more selective on like who I consider a close friend. Like I feel like I have a lot of friends,
Yes,
but
sir.
like when it comes to people who know me for real, it's
Right.
like that's way more tight than it used to be. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Because it's like people will use the stuff that you confide in them as ammo when things don't go their way.
Facts.
You know, so you got to learn
100%.
from that. You know, and then I also learned to know kill people with kindness. Like I said, people that don't like me, people that don't fuck with me. It's like you just kill them with kindness. What can they say? Like imagine you talking shit to your friend about me, and then I come up to you and I'm like cool as hell with you, and your friend's just like, why? Well, why the fuck don't you like him? He's chill as hell, you know? Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
Mm.
100%. I couldn't agree more. Okay, so real quick on Kampai, because is Kampai an original, or is it like, because I thought Shinzi has one as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. So
So how
no,
does that
so
work?
Takataro, I don't know. So he was gonna leave the platform because he's not in the US, so he can't get monetized and stuff like that.
Got you.
And he was like having a fire sale on his worlds. And Takataro and is one of the best builders in here. I think he did the original Paradise, right? Savage over there.
No
And
lies.
Savage,
No
you know, Savage
lies.
took it over and went crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Word.
it's one of the hottest spots in Horizon. Um, so I seen Kenpai and I saw like why isn't this popping? Why is this slept on like this?
Yes.
You know, so I hit him up, we talked, got it, made some edits on it, you know, added some things in, and it kind of like just started going, you know. It hit
Right.
highlighted at one point, at least for me. Um, and it's a world like I like anime, and a lot of people do like it. A lot of people like anime. So it's like I started putting anime pictures on the wall. People want more anime. The mirror placement I think is perfect. You come in the club straight down, everybody's at the mirror, so you know where everybody's at. Games on the
Facts.
left side, questions
Facts.
everywhere. It's a real dope spot. It's a real dope spot. So basically, that was my mission. I told Taka when I was like, I'm gonna make this trend straight up like that. I was like, this road was slept on. I'm gonna make a trend, and that also goes to show you how like some people are so good at building, but they don't get the recognition they deserve because maybe they're not as social as me, or maybe they don't have a friend group like mine, or something like that. But it's like you do the right things with it and put it in the right spots. It can go. You know, that's what I'm saying. So yeah.
Definitely. Nah, man,
And shout
100%.
out to Papa Hoppa. I seen Papa Hoppa in here.
Yeah, Papa
Mm.
Hopper, and congratulations on being a invite to Meta Connect. I ain't got one of them connect. No what? I ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. Whatever. Whatever.
Papa
No, it's
Hoppa
fine.
is the homie because he did the same thing I did. You know, he took the plunge and fully went in here, just like I did. And so I got mad respect for Papa Hoppa.
No, 100%. 100%. So, hey, outside of Infinity V3, what can we look forward to in regard to creation wise from you and your phenomenal counterpart?
Honestly, so after I think she's dropping a build soon. Um, it's almost done. It's a very nice, cozy world. Um, After Nightlife Trimesh comes out,
Okay.
we're focusing on kids.
On
On
kids.
experiences, not completely on kids, but like experiences in general. Like
Got you.
I know we like going on VR chat, and like sometimes there'll be like a ride. You sit down, it's a ride, it takes you to the whole world. It's like a dope experience, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
or we did Tunnel of Love. You sit down on a boat, you press the button, it goes nice and slow, got questions, you could talk with your loved one, stuff like that, like experiences. I'm always gonna do the social stuff, especially during the weekend, but it's not gonna be like Monday through Friday thing. It'll probably be like, I'll turn up on the weekends, open up, people come out. Um, but I'm definitely gonna be focused more on like, leveling up my game when it comes to Blender, leveling up my game when it comes to scripting. And then, I'm a gamer, so it's like I got ideas. If I could pull them off, um, they'll probably succeed. At least I think they will.
Right.
And it's like a lot of it too is like just observing. Like that's another thing she does really good. Like she'll go to worlds and just sit in there and just watch what people do, and she'll be like, oh, I think we should do this in here, and then I'll script it, and then it works. People
So
are
you're the mastermind behind all this shit. Here I am thinking of this guy.
She
So
definitely
you
helps with the execution, but I think that when it comes to the brainstorming, it's like it's a team.
no, that's dope.
Yeah.
No, it's it's just dope to see, you know what I'm saying, people that are able to sit there and collaborate together. And I mean and find somebody that you're compatible with, that you trust enough, you know what I'm saying, with your visions and your ideas and things like that. And that's not out here that's trying to
Take them. Yeah.
exactly. You
It
did what I'm
happens.
saying?
It happens.
For lack of better
And
words, yeah,
sometimes
take
I'm
them.
bad at that. I'll be like, I'm, you know, I'm like I said, I'm kind of sometimes too friendly, and I'll be getting lit, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I got this idea. And she'll go
And
and
you
party.
start blabbing,
Yeah, she'll
right.
go and party. She'll be like, hey, be quiet. Someone's gonna try to do it before you do, like,
Right.
stuff like that. So,
Yo, look here. I don't I don't know. I mean, I think you've touched a number of people within this space in
mm,
regards to your creativity and your skill set in regards to what you do and how you do it. Again, I personally want to say thank you and things like that. Outside of, if people wanted your services and things of that nature, what are your specialties and how can they contact you?
scripting, importing music, um, hosting events, finding people to host your events, finding you DJs, finding you artists.
Hosting events. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that shit again.
Mm,
Hosting events. He's a monster at it. He is a monster
mm.
at it. My bad.
Birthday parties. And if you just anything, you could basically hit me up for anything you need, and I could probably set you in the right direction. If I can't do it, I'll tell you who can. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know, so it's just like that. You know, I feel like I have so many connections in the metaverse. You know, like even everyone who's here right now basically are people that support me. And
Yes.
they're all very talented people.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah.
And
Mm,
every last one of y'all. Every
mm.
last one of y'all. Again, man. Thank you, man. I want to say I appreciate you coming through.
No, thank you,
I,
thank you.
I
This
I
is
really do. It was been a long time coming. I don't know why we haven't done this sooner, but I mean, again, like I said before, everything happens for a reason. I think it was definitely perfect timing in regards to how everything came to be. So I want to say again, thank you, and I appreciate it. And again, I've watched your whole grind within this space.
mhm.
I've watched everything that you evolved and came into. It's definitely, I smile watching you and how happy you are in your space and things like that around the people that you are around when you are in the world that you're around in and things like that.
Mhm.
I watch how good of a time that you're having because I remember the conversation that you had when you first started and trying to figure out what your lane is and what your
Yeah, it
niche
was a
is.
struggle, man. It was a struggle. Like it was like I at first I was making way less money. Like I quit my job because of the stress of COVID.
Yes,
I
sir.
started make as soon as I saw a little bit of money on this side, it was like I think I could survive. I think it'll go somewhere. I saw the vision, and it's like that was a good job I had. But you know, they said something to me one day like, "Oh, you got to stay for this overtime." I'm like, "I'm not doing it." Like, no, you have to. And I said, "I don't got to do nothing." And then I took my badge off. I put it on the table, and
Mm,
then the grind started. And at first, you know, I was struggling. You know, it was a struggle, but then I had people looking out for me. You know, even um, shout out to you know to our lost friend 504. She
word,
looked me out. You know, she looked me out
word.
when I didn't have nothing. Like she was like, "I got you." You know, so God bless your soul. But it's like people like that that helped me along the way that I will never forget.
Word.
I will never forget.
Well, before we get out of here, man, I mean, if there's anything you want to address or anything you want to say before we get out of here, man, the floor is yours.
Um, keep going. I know that a lot of people get discouraged. I know a lot of people might not think that, you know, maybe you thinking about getting off the platform. I'm not saying to like, you know, give all your time to the platform, but um just expect the unexpected because there's a lot of stuff coming, I know for sure. And when it does come, you guys want to be ready, you know, and trust the process. And don't worry about no haters, you know. Trust the process. Yeah, that's it.
And with that note, we gonna close out. I really had a whole bunch of other shit I wanted to say today. Um, in regards to a situation that happened prior to me solidifying my guy Junyuh to be on the show today. But just based on this conversation and based on him articulating certain things and just his energy, man, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. Everybody's y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do within these avatars, man. Hopefully you guys see success in what you guys are trying to achieve. Again, I created this platform because I didn't think that there was something here for all of us to have to where we can articulate who we are as people, for one, push your brands for two, and to if people felt a certain way about you guys, um showcase who you guys are as human beings. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that narrative changes and people who see you for who you really are. And I'm never going to deviate from doing that. I definitely appreciate all of you guys. Shit, man, we've come a long way in regards to this space and who we choose to become in here. Um I would I'm gonna say one thing, CJ. So damn that. Don't get bigger, don't let these avatars get bigger than who you are. You dig what I'm saying? Like, stay true to who you are as a person. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because at the end of the day, that's all you have to lean back on. At any time, you know what I'm saying? This things could be taken away from us. But the the lives you touch and the people that you encounter last a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn who you are. An ugly soul is an ugly soul. And I'm telling you right now, you can see it through your fucking avatar. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of you guys because I remember where we all first started. You know what I'm saying? To see all of you guys gravitate into who you guys have become, I'm proud of all of you guys. And I hope we continue to thrive and find success in what we're trying to achieve within this Meta Horizon. I definitely salute all you guys that's going down there to Meta Connect. And I definitely want to create a show for you guys once you guys come back so we can have some dialogue in regards to what you guys learned down there in San Francisco and what the experience was like. So I definitely look forward to that. And again, I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to all you guys' creations and what's soon to come from all of you guys. Junyuh, again, man, thank you for everything, man, and thank you for being a solid friend. Thank you for standing on something. Thank you for never wavering in regards to who you are. You know what I'm saying, and just moving forward as fast as you are, as fast as you have been. You know what I'm saying, and I look forward to the success that you're going to create within this space, man. Real talk. Shout out to Lux Vision Studios. Love you guys, CJ's M5 Divine. I appreciate you guys. This has been Ask the Q, Speak Your Truth, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. We gone. Hey, what it is, man? It's your boy Burden of Proof. I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes and all the shows to come. Hey, real quick, got a surprise for you guys. If you guys want to help out, feel free to. I got my own nonprofit called Good to Great. GOOD, the number 2, great _ fitness. You want to donate? Feel free to. Check the IG page whenever you get the time. I appreciate the donations. Look forward to greater shows. Later.